Can all hear me? Thumbs up. Well, normally the time change throws me for a loop. But I have to say, maybe because it was warm out, I did wake up at like 3 in the morning as usual. I was up for a few hours, and then I slept till like 9:30. Could have been 8:30. Was it 10:30? The time change messes me up emotionally, but I was pretty good today. Oh, hi, Joanne. Hi, that B. Thanks, you guys, for joining in. As you know, I'm new to this, and I just figured I wanted to maybe try to create a space where we can just come together and chat about, it can be anything, but what's been bothering me lately, well, for the past 3 years, menopause. Listen, I know I say it all the time. If you follow me on TikTok, that's all I'm talking about. But I feel like I don't really have a space to talk about it. I mean, I talk to my friends and, we complain or say, oh my God, I'm so itchy, or I was up all night, or the night sweats. But I feel like as a whole, there isn't a place to come. So maybe this can be a place to gather for 10 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, whatever you guys want. But thank you for joining. You slept late, Amy? You hate it? Yeah, I kind of feel like the warm weather helped me though, and I did get a walk in, which was good. I'm glad I got to walk. So I'm like crooked. I should just go like this. Hey, what's everybody doing? I feel crooked. Madge, how you doing? Oh, hi, Schmoopy. Thanks for joining. You know when you have good friends and you're trying something new and they come on and support you? And you know when you finally say, okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing instead of like just winging it? Let me turn my head this way. That way, this way. How are you doing, Snoopy? How did you deal with the time change? And it's only an hour, I know, and I know we do this every year, but it's like the thing to talk about. Please hold. I want you to meet my new best friend. It's my ice roller because I am flashing. Woo! This is an ice roller that my daughter got me. My engineer got me on Amazon. It's metal, and you put it in the freezer. You just pull it out when it's so cold and it feels so good. So excuse me. I feel like you're in the shower with me or something. Oh no, that would scare you. Sorry. But I recommend this. I don't know the brand. It's not a promotion. Not sponsored, although I wouldn't mind it. This is saving me. Put my glasses back on and see what people are saying. So, Madge, I'm fantastic aside from night sweats, losing words. I don't mean to laugh. At the moment, can't remember the word for can't sleep. The moment is, the word is, oh God, what is it? Sleep deprivation? No, there's a word. What's the word? You're not alone. Madge, you are not alone. Sleep deprivation, but it's called something else. Snoopy. You're exhausted. So, yeah. And you know what's funny? Is all these things are okay. It's normal to feel this way, but I feel like no one ever explained it to me. I don't know what that was. No one ever explained it to me. Like not that everything has to be explained, but sometimes when something's so this is life altering, I feel. Do you guys feel lonely? Put a one on the chat if you feel lonely. Even if you have a million people around you during this time, just put a one in the chat if you feel lonely, and just put a two if you don't feel lonely. I just want to see if it's just me. Mm-hmm. Insomnia. Thank you. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. Insomnia. Thank you, Joanne Catelli. Yeah, insomnia. That can be pretty tough. So all I can say is there are things that you can go on. You can go on hormone therapy. A lot of women take it. Some women can't take it for reasons of, cancer. previous cancer or other medical reasons. I am not on it. I don't know. Maybe I should be on it. I did get a full blood panel. Did say my testosterone was low, which I'm surprised because I have such a deep voice. My voice is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm just curious if anyone else is on HRT and how it's working for them. And it's personal. You don't have to answer that. Yeah, I'm not feeling lonely and I'm okay avoiding people. Hopefully you will feel a need to reconnect soon. Yeah, I totally get that. I understand it. Disappointing is in the doctors aren't really preparing for us. Yes, yes, Amy, you're right. But I feel like it's like every time I come across someone that's of my age, things will come up, and I feel like we all say the same thing: is that yes, I'm not a doctor, but why aren't not? And there's nothing against the medical community, but like, why do we all feel so isolated about this? This is the one thing I say when women talk to me about this. It's the isolation that they feel about it. Not so much being alone, isolated, but there's not a big place to talk about it. So if anybody who has anything they want to say, I'd be happy to listen to you or talk to you, and maybe we can just find a common ground. Especially with this world is so everything. This I feel like right now the world is really fucked up. And then Punch. You guys watching Punch the Monkey? It's my baby. I want to go over there and I just want to, you know what I want to do to him? I want to just nurse him. He is so cute. He's the cutest little thing. And I feel like he's getting better and he's getting more attention and he's being kept away from the bullies. Because let's face it, people, you hear some people online say, well, that's what happens out in the wild. He's not out in the wild. He's in a zoo and he's not going to be out in the wild. So why not take better care of him? That's just what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Menopause and divorce. I sometimes can't figure out what is causing the symptom. Yeah, Madge. I get it. I feel like you were going crazy, Amy. I know. Yeah. Well, you're not alone. And we can talk about it. Where do I find Punch the Monkey? He's right here, right under my teeth. No, just kidding. I'm not a monkey file. He's I don't know. He comes up on my reels. I don't know if it's Instagram. No, it's on Facebook. The reels that come up. Just type him in, and he comes up, and he's so cute. He's so sweet. His mom, in case you don't know, Joanne, his mom rejected him, and like was whipping him around and pushing him away because all he wanted to do was hug his mom and nurse from her, and she wouldn't. She was just that was it. She turned away from him, and other monkeys started bullying him, and a lot of this is caught on video. Some of it I think is AI, but yeah, so they were being pretty mean to him. So the zookeepers got him an orangutan, stuffed animal from IKEA, and he carries it around with him like it's his best friend. And now they're much more aware of it. So I think the zookeepers are trying to keep him away from the bullies. But I say get the bullies out of here, ship them out on an island, and let the poor little kid grow up with a little bit of, feeling safe. True. It is cute. It's sad. So you can almost tell when it's going to be a bad reel. I just don't look at it. He's just getting flung around. I thought he went swimming the other day. He fell into the pond by himself, but supposedly a monkey pushed him in. But he did look cute when he came out. He was all wet. I wanted to get a towel and towel him off. That's just because I'm crazy. Yeah, I think he's got a thing for the zookeeper daddy. As soon as he comes out, he jumps on him. Well, actually, is Punch a boy or a girl? Gosh, I don't even know. Does anybody know? I thought Punch was just. I don't know. I always thought he was a boy. I know, Madge, me too. I don't know why there's so many monkeys there either. I mean, how many monkeys are at a zoo? They're macaques. I never heard of them. They're called the macaque monkey. But it seems like with all the attention on the internet, I guess they've gotten a lot of emails from the zoo. So they're keeping a good eye on him, but still, he's just so sweet. So just look at the cute ones. Some people add AI to it, and then they like to spread negativity. So I scroll right past it. I made the mistake of the first time when I didn't know, and I was devastated. I was like, if I wasn't afraid to fly, I would have flew right over there. I'm afraid to fly, but I think he's gonna be okay. But he's just so sweet. When you see him drag his little orangutan, God, like the cutest thing. Sorry, I was just catching up right here. Now I see these YouTube creators, content creators. I don't know how they keep track of the chat and not skip things. I guess I can't. Oh, Smoopy, I want to know about estrogen cream. Is it bad or a good witch? I don't know. I haven't used it, but I know that doctors do recommend it. I wonder if it's a trial and error thing. You have to get your full blood panel done, figure out where you are with progesterone, cortisol, estradiol, testosterone, the whole kit and caboodle, and then your doctor will tell you. And then obviously always do your own research. I always do. I do deep dive on research, and then kind of figure it out. And there are what are they called? Bioidenticals? No, bio something that doesn't have chemicals in it. It's like a little patch they'll put on your butt or something, in a low doses. So if it's too much, you'll know. And I guess it's a trial and error type of thing, but they say it works wonders. Oh, that's good, Amy, about the patch. Yeah, be curious to see what your doctor says. Like I said, I was out of my period supposedly 2.5 years ago when I got my panel, and I'm like, well, I'm getting my period every month like I'm a teenager. Nothing changed, and they couldn't figure it out. And I kind of felt like the things they wanted me to do, I was like almost like, I don't want to say a lab rat, because I don't want to say that because they're trying to help me. But I was like, well, I'm not going to do anything until I stop my period. Shh, we don't say period. Not on live television. So I'm one of those people that's stubborn, and I probably, I need to push myself. That's why doing this YouTube, channel presentation, whatever you want to call it, it kind of, I don't know, it engages me more and makes me feel like, okay, well, maybe I should try that. Maybe that will work for me, or maybe something will work for you that, you could tell me or share with others. That damn cortisol, yeah, it goes right to your stomach. My God. Well, let me tell you, your diet, and God knows I don't even want to say this word, but it's not a diet, but you have to change your whole way of thinking. And it took me a long time, so I've upped my protein tremendously, and kind of shrinking my carb intake. That seems to be helping as far as the weight loss. That takes a long time, though. I have, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I certainly didn't gain all this weight in a day. However, as you get older and you age, you have to look at things a lot differently than we did in our 20s. I learned that from my Instagram doom scrolling at 2 a.m. Every quiz that they offered me. What else was I supposed to do? I was up sweating. Move me. Lifestyle change for sure. Schmoopy. Love that name, Schmoopy. So, like I said before, on my other, I did one live yesterday. It was like for 4 minutes. I just had 3 people, and one of them was me, and one of them was my daughter, and one of my friends, Joanne. There is something to be said for listening to your body. And there is a way, food-wise, that will help you. You just have to research it. You have to do what you feel is right. If I was to listen to my doctor 3 years ago, they wanted me to go on the GLP-1, and I just was like, I didn't even know what it was. And then it was just every doctor you go to, that's what they want to push on you. And for some people, it's wonderful. Um, I'm a stubborn old crow. So right now, eating more high protein, it's getting the sugar out of my life. It's hard. It's difficult. It's like I'm a bear sometimes. I'm like, "Rah!" But that's helping me a lot. Obviously, what I'm not doing, and I know I need to start doing this. Well, I should have already been doing this consistently. Bands for your muscle. You lose muscle. So if you can get some kind of weight system going, like just lift some weights at home, do those elastic bands. We'll do a few right now. Come on, girls. Let's go. Easier said than done for sure. Madge, I'm not sure why, but I'm afraid of the GLP-1. A lot of people are. Oh, hi, Susan. Cortisol, no. I know I should have cortisol with an X on my shirt. A lot of people are afraid of the GLP-1, but it's also saving some people's lives too. Um, then when I decided, okay, I'm going to listen to my third endocrinologist, who was telling me to get on it, my insurance wouldn't cover it. And, there was a reason for that. It just wasn't the right thing for me. Maybe it will be. Who knows? I got my A1C down from 6.7 to 5.9 just from food in 3 months. That's a big deal to me. And I'm not on any blood pressure medicine. Listen to me telling all my personal details. You're looking at a person that doesn't even have her own picture of herself on Facebook. Times are changing, kids. Off topic, your complexion is gorgeous. I'll put 20 in your mailbox tomorrow, Susan. Oh, you want 30? Okay, I'll give you 30 tomorrow. Share your recipes. Oh, so I have a couple recipes of something that's good for your gut health. It's simple. It's homemade sauerkraut. Honest to God. And I have the recipe right on my YouTube channel. I actually did it yesterday or the other day. And it just shows you how to do it. And what it's good for is because it's probiotic. And if you know anything about probiotics, they're wonderful for your gut. So if you make your own, to me, it's just so easy to make, and it's less preservatives in it as if you were to buy it at a store. So it's very simple. Basically, shred some cabbage, put some salt in it, let it sit and massage it for like an hour. Massage it in and then let it sit for an hour so the brine comes out. Put it on your counter for a week or so, could be 4 weeks, and just eat it. Like I'll eat it right out of the jar, to be honest with you. So that's one thing that seems to have helped me a lot. Yeah, and then a lot of hard-boiled eggs, beef, chicken, shrimp, anything protein. And I'm kind of off fruit. The only fruit that I'm eating right now is berries, mainly blueberries, because I don't think any diet is healthy without fruit. But when you look at the carbohydrates, 26 grams of carbs in apples, pears, bananas, that's a lot. And if you're in my situation, insulin resistant, pre-diabetic, it's like the worst thing in the world. It's like, how did I not know this stuff? I wish I knew more younger, but I didn't have the issues that I'm having now. So, but guys, you always want to talk to your doctor. You listen to your doctor or you don't listen to your doctor. Me, on the other hand, I'm kind of, I'm stubborn. I'm kind of in the middle, like, I don't know if I believe that. And then, yeah, I agree with that. So this could be a very touchy subject for some people. Not for me, but for some people they don't trust doctors. Some people, their word is law, which is great. But I think there's a lot of personal research that needs to go into it. Feels like a Muppet. Beef, butter, and eggs. You got it, Schmoopy. You can Google that and it'll help you. If that's the route you want to go, Amy, you've been doing a lot of research on this. Okay. Well, anything you ever want to share, you can email me or call me, or just, I'm going to try to do a couple lives a week just to have a forum to talk, a place to be. Thinking about going Monday nights at 7, because I follow, let me tell you what really gave me the confidence for this. Cyber Chick in Boston. She's this really nice woman. She's does cybersecurity. She's somewhere in Massachusetts, and I happened to come across her show, and then I messaged her, and she was so nice, and she was giving me confidence, and she emailed me right back and says, "You can do it. Thing you got to do is just do it." And I did let her know that I started to do this, so hopefully she'll come on here sometime and make a comment. But if you want to go to her channel, Cyber Chick in Boston. Yeah, she's funny. She's nice. It's just nice to listen to her. You can like and subscribe to her channel too. And then Nurse Kim. You guys know Nurse Kim? I know her from the Karen Reed movement. She was one of the content creators that I followed because, I followed that whole Karen Reed trial, I think the day that it happened. So we don't want to get into that right now, though. Or do we? So I did email Nurse Kim, and I said, "Oh, what kind of ring light do you use in this?" And she emailed me right back and told me, and she was another one that was so nice, and she's funny. She's on TikTok too. She's been on TikTok for a while, but she's a hoot. She's in Massachusetts too. So Nurse Kim, Cyber Chick, Boston, and then there's a lot of other ones I follow, but some of them I don't know what's going on. There's like a big fight in the movement. Doesn't matter. Karen Reed was found innocent, not guilty, twice. Imagine that, twice. Imagine, love Nurse Kim. Oh, good. Melanie, yeah, I love Melanie too. Melanie Little, she's great too. I watch her too. She's smart. She's yeah, she goes through all the she takes all the court documents and she just breaks it down really easy for you to listen to. And she's funny too. See my ring light? Look, see it? The reflection. See that right behind me? I got one. None of that side crap, man, is true. Madge. Oh, good. I'm glad you watch her. Amy, you watch her too, the We Do Not Care Club. Yep, that's her. Well, tomorrow is Monday. Everybody's back to work. That's good. So, does anybody want to talk about anything, or are we pretty much tired and want to hang up? Let's see. See if I missed anybody. I just want to thank you guys for all coming on. Most of you are my personal people that I know, and I appreciate it. I do. I also, on my YouTube channel, if you look, I'm trying to do some recipes, and I'm trying to do some do-it-yourself things because as women, I'm sorry, I can't afford to go hire people. Unless it's electrical, then you have to. But plumbing, I learned how to solder my own pipe. I got video proof to show you. So there's going to be some little segments in there that I'm going to show you for do-it-yourself things. Why not, right? And I actually kind of like doing it. It's kind of fun. Get my little toolbox. Some of you people you might know that I fixed a screen or two. So that's going to be kind of fun to do. Put down my own floor, what me and my friend did. No, I'm not used to communicating this way. It'll get easier, I'm sure. Thanks for sharing. Sure, Madge. Thank you for coming on here. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, and I hope the time change gets better for all of us. Did you guys see the sunset tonight? It was like 6:45, I think, and I looked out my window, and it was beautiful. I was like, oh, there is hope. It was light out past 6:30. There is hope for summer. But see, this is what I'm talking about, the time change. In one way, it's good because it gives you something to look forward to. In another way, it's like so dark, and it's like I'm in bed by 4 o'clock sometimes. I don't have to work or do anything at night. I'm not going to lie. I have a heating blanket, which is actually contradictory to what I should be doing because of menopause. But when I'm cold, I put the heating blanket on. It's like, oh, it feels so good. And then my little kitty comes in there with me. I'm lost forever. So that's my heating blanket story. Okay, well, I think I'm probably going to sign off so everybody can go have a life. Thank you again for joining me. And if there's anything you want to email me, just go to my YouTube page. And if you know anybody that, do I get frozen shoulder? I get frozen everything. I get frozen ankles, frozen kneecaps, you name it, and I get it. And I get a frozen roller too. Kitty, yes, but yeah, my little kitty, he's beautiful, he's black. He was a last minute surprise to us that he needed to be rehomed, and they said 6 months old, but I really think he's like 20. He's like that kind of a cat. He's beautiful. We named him Maximo. Yep, so maybe he'll come on. Sometimes he'll sit right behind me, but he's sleeping in my bed right now. I saw him, I walked by and I saw him all cuddled up on my pillow, so I didn't want to wake him up, but he will. You'll see him buzzing around sometimes. That, I think he's 90. I know, that's so funny. Where's my engineer? My engineer is doing some homework in the other room, but she did come in and set me up here so I could see the chat. I could not see the chat yesterday. Maybe because there was no chat. There was like one person, which was Joanne. That was you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, so does everybody feel good about menopause? We're all cured. We all know what we're doing. Nobody feels alone. Don't worry about that stomach. Don't worry about when you walk into the other room. Who does this? Raise your hand. You go into the other room, and I said this yesterday, and I'm literally, okay, I have to go get this. It's not like I live in a palace. And I walk in the other room, and I'm like, I stop short, and I'm like, I have no clue why I walked in this room, and I have to call out to my engineer. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? And then, oh, yeah, that's right. And then I get it, and then I go back in. And if I get distracted, forget it. Is this happening to anybody else? You can't recall. It's like you can't recall something like you used to quickly. It makes me worried. Okay. All day long, schmoopy. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, it's almost like scary. And then sometimes I'll see someone and I don't forget a face. And I'm like, am I turning into my father? Like, I don't know anybody. And I'm like he would say, what's your name? But I would be like, oh yeah, how you doing? Start talking and you're like, dear God, please remember this person's name. Or then they start talking about like their child or someone that you know. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm like, happens a lot at Market Basket. That's why when I go to Market Basket, eyes on the ground, eyes forward, I don't make eye contact because I know I'm going to run into someone and I'm not going to remember their name or someone that I knew that they knew. Or they'll tell me a story. And that's why I just eyes down, boom. I'm on a mission. We get in and we get out. Anybody else feel that way? That B679 dead. Yes, I know. I can't be the only one that does that in the grocery store. Please tell me I'm not, because it's especially when you live in a small town. Oops, I have to get my water. The Madge I avoid. Yeah, that's why some people use like Peapod, or they'll have people deliver groceries for you. But you know, sometimes you just got to run in there and get something quick. It's never quick. It's never quick. It's actually funny, but it's nice seeing people. I just like to know, when my mind's sharp. I mean, is this how it's going to be? You guys have to get this. It's a lifesaver. I woke up with a sinus headache today, and I was like, oh, I get right across my head. I've always had them, though. It's not, and I don't think sometimes you can tell it's a menopause-y thing. It's like you almost want to throw up kind of headache. Do you guys ever have those kind of headaches? I try not to like overdose on some aspirin, but Excedrin migraine, I take one after I eat something, and it's like 20 minutes later, I'm like, bing! So much better. But today it kind of lingered right here. So I had a little cold compress on my head. I duck and scurry. Reedville, New York. Did your ice pack work at all? It did, actually. I'll bring it to the next live if there is one. Yes, It's a compression hat thing, and you put it over there. It actually feels really good. I tend to want to go towards heat all the time, but ice, 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 baby. Do 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 do. That did help. I recommend getting one. And again, I think I got that on Amazon too. I mean, I'm all for small store shopping, but I don't know where you'd even find one of them around here. Maybe Home Goods or Marshalls. Who doesn't like those stores, right? Okay, guys. Well, thank you for. Oops, we'll Muppet again. I'll learn this. I will learn this. Let's see if it was statue right there. I got that from my engineer. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. I don't want to overstay my welcome. However, thank you for dropping in. Thanks for coming to my crib, to my pad, to my situation. And you guys have a great rest of your Sunday night. And I really do appreciate you popping by. And if you know anybody that might enjoy this, it's Miss Habib-able. I'll tell you that story another time. Bye, Madge. Thank you. Bye, Schmoop. Bye, Joanne, Amy. See you guys. Okay, here we go. I'm going to end it. 3, 2, 1. Wow.